Okay, the second half of the season, TV season's come back. We're not talking audio here, strictly video. Some TV shows, bring you up to date, where we should be going, what it looks like, what you should be watching. Back to Arrow again. It's happening. I still like Arrow. Roy's been shot up with that juice. Looks like heavy steroid stuff. He's making some trouble. You got, we're waiting for the Flash to come running in here. Oliver is looking for trouble. He's getting hurt all the time, but he keeps coming back. He's going to be the only one who is human physically, unlike all the other superheroes that are going to be essentially coming in as we go. Plus, they had a great scene with him and Felicity. Man, I normally don't yell at the TV, but it's about time they got together. They're going to hold that off. What do they call that? Romantic, whatever. So they keep people to keep coming back and looking, but even though Felicity will probably hook up with the Flash, she and Oliver. Arrow's still pretty good. Watching the Tomorrow People, second half, they're trying to pick up some heat, getting a little bit more action. Hopefully we're going to be finding some more things out. I'm not saying watch it, pushing it that hard, but I'm watching it. I'll keep you up to date. We'll see if over the next couple weeks things start happening. Banshee on Cinemax. Cinemax is on fire. It has Strike Back. Next year is going to be the last season of Strike Back. Strike Back was great. And now we got Banshee its second year, and Banshee is a show about a criminal, a killer who worked for a Ukrainian mafia who was in love with the head of the mafia's daughter. His name was Rabbit, the head of the mafia, and so he comes out of prison looking for the Rabbit's daughter, who's in another town. He goes into the town. The sheriff gets shot. He then kills the guy who killed the sheriff. He then assumes the sheriff's identity. He then goes after Rabbit's daughter, who has now tried to straighten her life out. Yeah, that's going to happen. She's got 2 kids and her husband, and then Rabbit starts coming in looking for trouble. At the same time, you have the Amish group out there with one guy who's made zillions. He drives his Rolls onto the Amish farms all the time, and his niece, who's super hot, has trouble deciding whether or not she wants to stay Amish or not, and she's really kind of coming over to the dark side. Of course, now we see her on Hawaii Five-0 also, and seeming to get Dano's eye. I mean, seems to be a good guy in that one, kind of. What a juxtaposition between the two shows. And you also have an Indian reservation out there, and the dad chief died at the end of last year, so the son is running it, and he's got a sister who's absolutely gorgeous, but she seems to be on the same juice Roy is on from Arrow, because she kicks everybody's ass and runs around and makes trouble. And this is just take it and stir it up like a witch's cauldron, and it is just cooking. So we're into I believe we're going to be starting our 3rd show next week. Watch it. If you got Max, watch it. It isn't just all reruns. Some really good stuff on those 2 shows. We'll bring you up to date on some of the other shows as we're going along, but the second season looks pretty good. Peace.